League of Legends has been known to produce all sorts of skins that you could ever imagine. They have cutesy campy skins, high fantasy skins, sci-fi skins, edgy skins, anime thematics, and so much more. And as for someone who's been playing the game for almost 7 years now, I've been always very excited whenever a new patch comes up, meaning because, new more skins. And the Riot development team and the design team is always up to par. They always turn it up with the new thematics. It is always something that I could never even think of myself. It is just very well executed for the most part. And, as someone who is... I'm gay, guys, as someone who is that, it is always like... I'm the type of player where I am more motivated to play a specific character if I look good, if that makes sense. I know it doesn't make any sense to some people because they really there to win, but me, if I look good in game, if my skin looks powerful, that is all that matters. And that's just how I play and how I do personally. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, they always turn it up with the new concepts, and I cannot wait for the upcoming skins, which are the space groove. But yeah, they have all sorts of skins for most and different kinds of demographics, which is really, really cool. KDA debuted in 2018 and is one of League's music-themed skin lines alongside PENTAKILL at that time. KDA takes on a whole different genre of music, which is K-pop, and has become massively popular on all over the world. Can you see the views? Anyways, the KDA universe is in no way very high fantasy, but rather it is a modern take on it. The KDA skins are, in no surprise, was influenced a lot by the current fashion trends in K-pop and modern pop stars, which is very different compared to the other League skin lines because these skins were very much, on layman's term, more on the civilian and modern side compared to the high fantasy, super elevated, over-the-top concepts and looks from the other thematics that is in the game. Each member has their own unique style that can be easily translated, where every single member has some sort of signature thing that makes them stand out on their own. For example, Ari's nine tails and fox ears, Akani's hairstyle, Evelyn's slashers and claws, and Kaisa's blasters were just some of the elements that makes them easily recognizable, regardless of what they were wearing. The K-pop influence in fashion is more evident in their comeback in 2020. And for me, KDA Skins has this really good way of merging these current fashion trends to each of the individual members' uniqueness. Groups like BLACKPINK, TWICE, G-IDOL, and ITZY has been some of the most popular girl groups that has dominated the 2020 K-pop scene. And I'm gonna be very honest here, I am not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to K-pop music and in general, but I do listen to a lot of it still. The girl crush concepts for girl groups and individual artists has been on for over the years and is just elevating and elevating as the years passes by. KDA is no exception to having this concept, and it only makes sense with who they are and if you have any idea of what they do in the game. They are in no way trying to go for a bubblegum, cutesy pop look, because they are badass bitches. And their songs are all about self-empowerment and just basically showing everyone that they're the best and nobody can bring them down. Not saying that bubblegum pop is in no way empowering by any means, and that's why the designers for the skins didn't go for this direction. I'm just saying that it only makes much more sense if they go for this hardcore girl crush aesthetic, and it fits the characters very well. Plus, it is what the current demographic is leaning towards anyways. But today we were only going to be talking about the outfits that they wore in the BADDEST promos, but if you guys wanted me to talk about their pop stars era, or the outfits that they wore in the More music video, please let me know in the comments below. Now, let's get started. Their comeback song The Baddest plays a huge role in their design, as well as it is a teaser about what we're about to get in the full EP and what KDA has become since pop stars. Like what I said, it is a song about self-empowerment and becoming the baddest and the best, showing everybody that you're the boss and nobody else. and it reflects in the outfits that they wore, which are mostly monochromatic, and it leans more in the darker color scheme. Monochromatic looks is a trend that is considered a classic and will just never get out of style. People can never go wrong with a monochromatic look, because you are just basically wearing one color that is either in the same or different shade, and it is very evident in the looks of each member. The color black is always associated with power, authority, aggression, elegance, strength, and mystery, and it works well with the champions' personalities, and it complements each of the members' individuality while still making them visually unified. It is the color that's mostly taking over for most of their outfits, but as for Akali and Kaisa, even though their jackets are the different color, their outfits are still being dominated by black, but we will get to that later. Let's talk about Ari. So Ari is the leader, founder, and main vocalist of KDA. Ari's style is more sophisticated and elegant, and she has this very soft aesthetic, more cottagecore, pastel colors, and just overall very girly. But in the baddest, she manages to pull off the monochromatic black look that we were talking about, and it still has her personal flair to it. She is wearing a long sleeve lace crop top with high ruffled neckline and puff sleeves with a matching short pencil skirt and thigh-high stockings. To me personally, this is my favorite The Baddest outfit because it reminds me so much of the Renaissance aesthetic that has been trending because of the lace and puff sleeves, and also the super duper subtle Elizabethan collar, as I would like to call it. And I love that aesthetic very much. And a lot of people has been doing these Renaissance looks, and it is mostly being dominated by puffy sleeves, ruffles, high necklines, and so on and so forth. A lot of artists supported this trend as well. But one thing that reminds me of this outfit is mostly (G)I-DLE's Oh My God music video, which has a lot of regal elements to it, aesthetic-wise, and it, like what I said, the Renaissance-ish looks, which is very evident in the music videos. So yeah, Ari's looks for The Baddest is very solid, and it hits the mark for me. Now moving on to our next member, Evelyn, which is, I believe, the star of this entire era personally. Evelyn is the lead vocalist and co-founder of KDA, and for me, Evelyn's style is more on the sexy side, more sultry, femme fatale, and dominatrix-esque almost. She loves a good dramatic silhouette, a strong shoulder, a lot of dark colors, and a lot of interesting accessories. She looks like the most matured member of the group, which I believe she is, and she's just the most boss-ass bitch member overall. The baddest look for Evelyn was no surprise for me compared to Ari's because I can kind of see that this is Evelyn's aesthetic anyways, as compared to Ari's, which when I saw her in an all-black look, I kinda like, ooh, this is interesting. But when I saw Evelyn, it kinda like, you know, oh, cute look, but I still love it anyway. You know what really like made me gasp about Evelyn's look the most is her hair. Oh my god. This silver grayish hair that looks very different whatever light it is hitting. It is just so good, and it is a really good contrast to her pop star's hair, and for me that is a major plus. Plus I also love whenever somebody wears a really dark monochromatic outfit with super light hair. I don't know what is with that, I just love it. Evelyn's look is what seems to be a black leather blazer dress with silver and gold accessories, matching sharp sunglasses, and her lashes, which look like it is attached to some sort of a belt at the back, and she has a chain dangling around her belt, and matching black stockings and knee-high boots for the completed look. For me, this look is very quintessential Evelyn, you know. It has this dominatrix-esque element to it with the leather and the chains, and yeah, that is Evelyn's look, and for me, this is still good, even though I kind of wish it was a little bit more, but yeah, it is still good, and it's still, like, hot anyways. Okay, I think we are moving a little bit faster, so yeah, moving on to the third look of the group, Kaisa. So when I saw Kaisa at first, I was like, oh yeah, another all-black look, period. And apparently, the jacket is green, but for me, as a colorblind person, it looks a little bit black at first glance, but the more I look at it, it is actually green. Anyways, moving on to Kaisa, who is the lead dancer and the team's choreographer. She loves a good tight fit, you know, tight tops and tight pants, and it really accentuates her body very well. She is one of the most casual members of the group, and since she is very tall, she can mostly pull off anything. We can sometimes see her in something really athleisure, which I believe is her most preferable style, because she's a dancer and she's very active. But she could also pull off something that is more sophisticated. In the Baddest, honestly, I think this is my second favorite look, personally, out of all of them. It looks almost the simplest out of everybody, but it is still quite effective. The green cropped bomber jacket, the leather looking halter zip up crop top, the mid-rise tight pants and the belt, ankle boots, high pony, and her crystal blasters. Oh my god, when I first saw this, my eyes immediately was drawn to the crystal blasters, and for some reason I really had a thing for crystally stuff and iridescent. I don't know. Oh my god, I was obsessed to look at those blasters. And the fact that I know for sure that we're gonna be getting this in game, somehow this type of blasters, I'm just very excited. I also feel like Kaisa is the type of person who would always consider comfort first more than anything, because looking at her outfits, it looks like she could really bust a move if she have to. So yeah, it is a very solid look for me overall, but let me know what are your thoughts about her looks and some of the other girls' looks in the comments down. Last but certainly not the least, the star of this entire song, Akali. So Akali's style is, out of the four, is I feel like the style that I can relate to the most, because I love a good oversized jacket moment, and I'm more of a streetwear kind of girl at most of my daily life, even though I've been exploring to a lot of different aesthetics as well. And also she is kind of androgynous as well. Her and Kaisa's style were a little bit similar to each other. As for what I see, they are mostly leaning more towards the athleisure trend, which is kind of been popping off recently. You know, the paparazzi looks, all of them are wearing athleisure trends because A, it is comfortable, and B, it looks very chic as well. So yeah, I always see Akali in very athleisure looks anyways, and she also looks like someone who prioritizes comfort first more than anything, just like Kaisa. In the Baddest promos, Akali is wearing an oversized dark navy jacket with iridescent details, a shirt with mesh panels, dog tag necklaces, a pair of shorts that are a bit loose, but still short enough, you know. A pair of knee-high mesh-looking socks, and sneakers, with her multicolored dyed hair as well. Okay, listen y'all, I wanted this outfit for myself really bad, you know, because honestly, most of these looks, most of the KDA looks personally, these are outfits that can not only pass as cosplay, because if you mix and match them with your everyday outfit, it could pass and easily be said like this is something that people can wear every day, which is passable. And I feel like, I don't know, it's just very cool to me that we can do that with cosplay outfits, especially for KDA, but maybe that's just me. So Akali's outfit is the most relatable out of everybody, because everyone at least has one oversized jacket that they wear a lot, and it is very universally flattering anyways. I keep on saying anyways a lot. Shut up. And out of everyone, her looks is the most similar to her pop star's outfit, because it has almost the same elements, you know, the jacket, a shirt, the shorts, the socks, and the sneakers, which isn't really a big deal to me, but I just thought I'd point it out. So all over, her look is very solid and effective, and even for what the song is about, it only makes sense, right? And also, before I forget about Akali's outfit, can I just point out the iridescent tiger behind her jacket, which is so beautiful? Oh my god. I wish we could have seen more of it, but we didn't get an actual music video, which kinda sucks still, but hey, life goes on, I guess. So yeah, that is Akali's outfit for the Baddest, and yeah, I want to buy a cosplay set for that particular look, but moving on. So yeah, those are the outfits that they wore for the Baddest, and I also kinda analyzed their individual styles a little bit as I go with their outfits for the Baddest, but anyways, so the Baddest outfits were unfortunately, not actual skins in game, but rather event chromas that were only limited during the World's 2020 event, and it can only be purchased through world tokens. But luckily I was able to cop the RE one, which I believe is the baddest chroma in game still. But I couldn't really say much about these chromas because they are basically just paintovers of the regular all-out skins. So, in conclusion, KDA did not only deliver us good music, but they also fed us with their fashions, visuals, and individual aesthetics. It is pretty awesome that we get to see them in these different outfits during this era, because it allows us to kind of get a little glimpse of their personalities more, even though we were only looking at what they were wearing. But hey, it is what it is. Wait, oh my god. Oh, I almost forgot. Seraphine has the baddest chroma. Yeah, I guess. So, anyways, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. It is my first time doing something like this, and if I have some information that may be not accurate as the way I said it, please excuse me. But anyways, let me know what you guys think, and what do you want me to review next. If you want more content from me, please oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this, but please subscribe, because it really helps me get motivated to do more videos like this. And yeah, it is so grateful that I finally get to do this. So I will see you guys in my next one. Stay safe, besties. That is very cringy.